Guys, welcome back to another Grow Your BNB video. Today, all I'm going to do is Q&A, the questions that you guys have asked me either on YouTube comments. So by the way, if you're new to this channel, please make sure any questions regarding short-term rental, Airbnb business, comment down below because I will be making sure I pick up the questions and answer this for you. But also I've launched it on my social and there are some questions regarding different things around short-term rental business. So yeah, without further ado, if you're new to this channel, please make sure you are liking this video, and let's start with the first question. So David Sheen has got a question for me around corporates and contractors, please. Now, David, I don't know exactly what you're looking for, but it was commented in our short-term rental dictionary video. So I'm guessing you want to know about more about contractors and corporate bookings. So one thing I've learned about, there's different stages around guest behaviors, right? So one of the biggest thing I can talk about today is just understand what their behaviors are when they're booking you online. So a lot of time when you want a contractor booking, firstly, you need to understand who they are exactly, what kind of contractors, and secondly, are they looking to book you in that place, in that specific platform, i.e. Airbnb, let's say, for example, or are they looking at Google because they want to get some discounts? So one of the things we do in Grow Your BNB is just going back into understanding guest behavior. So our contractors' guest behaviors is, I believe that anyway, more of an Airbnb, or they're looking for deals, so they want to go direct, which is your Google. So if I was you, I'd invest heavily on Airbnb ads, making sure it's optimized for contractors, and secondly on your Google My Business for direct booking. Now the second question, again, I'll pop that on the screen. Marie's asked me, a video on systemizing would be great. So firstly, thank you so much for asking this question. So to answer this, it's actually quite obviously, I'll do a separate video on systemizing, which was actually one of our plans for coming videos. But just to give you a nutshell on systemizing, you can use Channel Manager. That allows you to systemize probably 70 to 80% of work you can maybe do manually in your business to actually systemizing it through your business, right? But also some of the thing I go through in my consulting, as you probably know, is there's a step-by-step process that we go through. And as long as you've got all these templates ready to go in the business, systemizing the business itself, especially around getting that long-term bookings, as a result, you have very little check-in and check-out, which means systemizing the business is literally next to nothing. Like if you watch our recent videos, maybe 2 videos I've just done about how I've achieved like 5-6 properties we've launched and all 100% long-term booking. It all goes back to easy systemization because they've got one guest in for X amount of time, and once the guest's in, they don't have to worry about anything. So look, I'll do a further more detail on systemizing the business, but Channel Manager will probably be one of the easiest way to systemize your current short-term rental business. So the third question I want to answer today is, Corey, first of all, thank you so much. You've said great video and tip, and I think this video, if people haven't watched this, it was regarding how to find deal through letting agent. What we'll do is we'll leave the link down below so you guys can go and watch it. But in that video, I talk about relationships and follow-ups, and I think Corey's question here would be interesting to see a video on follow-ups. Cheers. So thank you so much. Yeah, we will be looking after doing one of this video pretty soon. So the follow-up process on the actual deal that you're going to attract from letting agent is going back into having that right conversation, firstly building that relationship with that person, that specific estate agent or letting agent, and then secondly there's a layers of follow-up. Now initially my first follow-up is an email, right? But it's actually also a phone call follow-up to that person, rather than actually a lot of time what I've seen and working with hundreds of short-term rental owners, one of the thing I've seen them is they make a phone call to a letting agent and completely forget to ask the person's name, the person they're trying to deal with. So tomorrow, when you're trying to do a follow-up in that same letting agent, you just don't know who to ask because you don't know who you spoke to. So little things like that has a follow-up layers. And Corey, I'll make sure I do a video for you and I'll make sure I tag you. So thank you so much for asking this question. So the fourth question I've got here is from Chris. So recently came across your channel and it's got some really good content. Thank you, Chris. Thank you so much for watching our video, and I hope you're learning and enjoying it. Your question is, would you be able to do a video about how to do deals with letting agent when you are starting out? So Chris, I've actually already done a recent video where I talk about how to find deal through letting agent and what are the two major important things that you should look at. So please make sure you go watch that video, because that will give you a very good clarity. But also I've done some screen share. I've showed exactly what I've done with some of my clients that I've worked with. So look, if you want to know more, feel free to drop me a message on my social or book a call with myself down below, so I can, we can have a one-to-one chat, and then I can exactly tell you what or how you're missing things right now while you're making that phone call or deals through that letting agent. So yeah, quite an interesting question here actually. So my fifth question is from Dan. Great video, so thank you so much, Dan, for watching this video. I think you've commented on how to find rent-to-rent service accommodation deal using letting agent, and you also mentioned that I'm an entrepreneur at the moment looking to get into service accommodation, would love to talk. Dan, firstly, thank you so much, mate. Great to connect. Thank you so much for watching all our videos. Now, look, I'd love to have a chat with yourself if you are looking to get into short-term rental business, and depending on where you are at the moment, if you're looking to secure one or you've already secured one, we've got a number of stages in consulting that we do for our clients. So Dan, look, I've got a link down below here. If you're watching this video, what we do is a discovery call where I just sit down and plan out what you're missing right now, really. So many people actually who watch my YouTube video has booked a call with me. Eventually some I've worked with, some we haven't worked yet, but what you do is you get a clear plan on how you want to move forward or what you need. Be using a mentor, I don't know, if you're looking to invest on that kind of stuff, or you're looking to find a deal sourcer, I will make sure I guide you in the right. Look, I don't do mentorship, which means I have nothing to lose right now, right? So my job here is to give you the best advice to be able to achieve the best results for you in the quickest way possible. So mate, feel free to drop me a message or book a call with myself, and would love to chat. Now, the last question I want to answer today is from Simon, and it says fab improvements. So I think it was a video I've done with Arun and Helen. If you haven't watched that video, again, they're a client of mine who went from literally underperforming property to securing some crazy long-term bookings. Really exciting video. So yeah, do watch that client interview. But he's asked, what's the minimum amount of nights to class as a long-term booking? So Simon, I think something that it's quite up in the air right now, right? So if you're looking for a long-term booking, there's no set way of saying you can't serve a client for X amount of time. I mean, there's enough rules out there and laws out there. As long as you've covered your terms and condition, your payments, your some processes, I'm sure you understand around housekeeping team being sent in X amount of time to class it as part of service accommodation, that would clearly protect you from somebody claiming an AST in that property, or residence in that property. So it's going back into understanding your type of guest. I've always said, like, look, I've had clients stayed with me for 9 months at a time, 16 guests, 16 contractors stayed with me 9 months, right? Now, imagine I don't have to worry. I know that there are contractors, their guest behaviors is actually they're there for working. So and it's all blokes and lads living in that property. The fact that I'm 100% aware that they're not going to class them as a residence in that property. So you need to understand your guests. You really need to understand their value, what they're doing, and why they're staying with you. As a result, making serious business decision. I hope that answers your questions. But yeah, thank you so much for asking a wonderful, wonderful question. But look, if you're new to this channel, I just want to mention something quickly. We are about to launch our short-term rental dictionary. We've got over thousands of topics around short-term rental business, Airbnb business, anything that you're not sure about, the terms that's been used in the industry. There's so many things going about, and you probably thinking, God, another thing to learn. What we want to do is we want to create one hub where you can just go there, learn for free, and educate yourself. So look, if you are looking to learn more about short-term rental dictionary, please make sure you subscribe to the channel, because I'm launching the first 20 videos through this channel, and you will be able to learn some really good topics as well as real-time example I can use on those topics with my clients and myself in the industry. Well, thank you so much for watching another Grow Your BNB video. Make sure you absolutely write some comments down below, because look, I'm here to help you guys. I'd love to answer all this question. My experience here has helped so many other people. I've worked with 835 properties around the world, especially around the UK, probably over hundreds of locations. So if you are unsure about anything regarding short-term rental business, this is the chance for you to ask me any questions you'd like regarding short-term rental business, regarding Airbnb business. If you're watching from different part of the world, I'd love you to comment down below where you're from, because I've now started seeing a lot of viewers from US. Our stats shows that there's more and more people from US market watching our video. So please take your time to ask any questions regarding UK market or US market, and would love to answer. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I will be back with another video soon.